Community engagement and advocacy. Leadership development, Coffee Hub. Introduction. Leadership is not confined to classrooms, offices, or organizational hierarchies. True leadership thrives when it reaches the community, empowering people, creating awareness, and driving social change. For young leaders aged 18 to 35 globally, community engagement and advocacy are essential skills for building sustainable financial literacy movements in schools. Community engagement is the practice of actively involving local stakeholders, students, teachers, parents, and community members in your initiatives. Advocacy is the process of influencing public policies, opinions, or behaviors to achieve a positive social impact. This module equips you with the mindset, tools, and strategies to engage communities effectively, advocate for change, and create lasting impact through coffee clubs and financial literacy programs. 1. Understanding community engagement. What is community engagement? Community engagement is more than hosting events or giving lectures. It is a two-way relationship where leaders listen to community needs, involve members in decision-making, empower them to take action. Engaging the community ensures that financial literacy programs are relevant, effective, and sustainable. Why community engagement matters. Builds trust and credibility. Ensures programs meet real needs. Encourages collaboration and ownership. Increases the likelihood of long-term impact. Strengthens networks for future projects. Example. A young leader introducing a savings program in schools may consult students, teachers, and parents before designing activities. This approach ensures the lessons are practical, culturally relevant, and widely accepted. 2. Principles of effective community engagement. Inclusivity. Involve all stakeholders regardless of age, gender, or socioeconomic background. Transparency. Communicate objectives, processes, and expected outcomes clearly. Mutual respect. Value the knowledge and perspectives of community members. Participation. Encourage active involvement, not passive attendance. Sustainability. Focus on long-term solutions rather than one-off interventions. Empowerment. Provide skills and knowledge so that community members can take charge of their own financial future. 3. Understanding advocacy. What is advocacy? Advocacy is the process of speaking up, influencing, and mobilizing resources or policies to drive positive change. For young financial literacy leaders, advocacy may include persuading school administrators to introduce coffee clubs, encouraging local governments to fund youth financial literacy programs, promoting financial inclusion in underrepresented communities. Key elements of advocacy. Clear objective, know what change you want to achieve. Target audience, identify decision makers, influencers, or communities that can help. Message development, craft concise, compelling messages that resonate with your audience. Action plan, decide on strategies like meetings, campaigns, or social media outreach. Monitoring impact, track results and adapt strategies as needed. 4. Engaging different community stakeholders. Students. Make programs interactive and fun. Encourage participation in workshops, competitions, and savings challenges. Listen to their feedback to improve programs. Teachers. Collaborate with teachers to integrate financial literacy into existing curricula. Provide training to build their confidence in teaching finance. Value their experience and local knowledge. Parents and guardians. Conduct awareness sessions to show the importance of financial literacy. Provide practical tips they can apply at home. Encourage family involvement in savings challenges or budgeting exercises. Local leaders and government officials. Present clear evidence of program benefits. Align initiatives with community or government development goals. Request support and resources, recognition, or scaling programs. Nonprofit organizations and corporations. Seek partnerships for funding, mentorship, and logistics. Maintain transparency and shared responsibility to ensure ethical collaboration. 5. Steps for effective community engagement. Research and understand the community. Identify needs, resources, culture, and challenges. Set goals. Define what you want to achieve, e.g., 50 students trained in budgeting by the end of the semester. Develop a plan. Decide activities, timelines, and responsible persons. Communicate clearly. Use multiple channels, meetings, social media, flyers, radio, or community forums. Implement activities. Deliver workshops, competitions, or awareness campaigns with active participation. Monitor and evaluate. Assess outcomes and gather feedback for improvement. Celebrate success. Recognize participants, volunteers, and supporters. Public acknowledgement strengthens engagement. 6. Advocacy strategies for young leaders. Social media campaigns. Use platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or Twitter to raise awareness and influence opinions. Share success stories from coffee clubs, community forums, and meetings. Hold town hall-style discussions to present ideas, gather feedback, and gain support. Partnerships. Collaborate with NGOs, schools, local governments, and corporations to amplify your reach. Workshops and seminars. Offer interactive sessions on financial literacy and leadership. Media engagement. Write articles, participate in interviews, or share educational content through radio, TV, or online media. Petitions and policy proposals. Advocate for funding, curriculum changes, or resources to support youth financial literacy programs. 7. Overcoming challenges in community engagement and advocacy. Common challenges. Resistance to change. Some community members may be skeptical of new programs. Solution: educate, demonstrate benefits, and involve influential leaders. Limited resources, funding or materials may be scarce. Solution: collaborate with sponsors, leverage volunteer support, or use low-cost solutions like online workshops. Cultural differences, social norms may vary, affecting program acceptance. Solution: respect traditions, adapt messages, and seek local guidance. Low participation, students or parents may be unresponsive. Solution: make activities engaging, relevant, and rewarding. 8. Tools for community engagement and advocacy. Surveys and feedback forms, understand community needs and measure impact. Social media analytics, track reach and engagement for advocacy campaigns. Collaborative platforms, tools like Zoom, Google Meet, and WhatsApp for virtual meetings. Project management tools. Trello or Asana to organize activities and tasks. Storytelling techniques, use testimonials, success stories, and case studies to inspire action. 9. Global examples of youth-led community engagement and advocacy. Africa, Nigeria. A group of young leaders trained secondary school students on budgeting and savings. By partnering with local microfinance banks, they provided practical workshops and real-life savings accounts for students. Asia, Philippines. University students launched financial literacy clubs in public schools. They held interactive workshops using games and competitions to engage students, supported by local government funding. Europe, UK. A youth-led campaign advocated for financial education to be included in the national curriculum. Through petitions, workshops, and media engagement, they successfully influenced policy discussions. South America, Brazil. Young leaders in favelas organized community fairs demonstrating small business management and financial skills, increasing local youth participation in entrepreneurship programs. 10. Practical exercises for young leaders. Community mapping, identify key stakeholders, resources, and influencers in your local community. Needs assessment survey, conduct a short survey in schools to understand students' financial literacy gaps. Advocacy plan, create a step-by-step plan to influence a local school or government to support coffee clubs. Role-play, simulate discussions with resistant parents or school authorities to practice persuasion skills. Feedback session, hold a mini workshop and gather feedback from participants to refine your program. 11. Measuring impact. Young leaders should evaluate the effectiveness of engagement and advocacy through quantitative metrics, number of students trained, workshops held, funds raised. Qualitative metrics, participant satisfaction, behavior change, community support. Sustainability metrics, are coffee clubs continuing without constant supervision? Are students applying learned skills? Regular monitoring ensures programs remain relevant, effective, and scalable. 12. Long-term benefits of community engagement and advocacy. Stronger community ties, builds trust and cooperation. Enhanced leadership reputation, ethical, engaged leaders gain credibility and support. Wider reach and impact, programs touch more lives, creating a culture of financial literacy. Personal growth, improves communication, empathy, and problem-solving skills. Policy influence, effective advocacy can lead to systemic change benefiting entire regions. Conclusion. Community engagement and advocacy are core skills for young leaders aged 18 to 35 seeking to build careers and lead financial literacy movements globally. Engaging your community ensures relevance, ownership, and sustainability, while advocacy amplifies your voice and influence, driving broader social change. As a Coffee Hub leader, your success will not only be measured by workshops delivered but also by the connections you build, the policies you influence, and the empowered communities you leave behind. Remember, leadership is not just about teaching, it's about listening, involving, and inspiring communities to take action. By mastering community engagement and advocacy, you position yourself as a global changemaker in financial literacy, capable of transforming schools, empowering youth, and impacting societies worldwide.